Okay, right, we're carrying on. Now I've moved on to the Xbox One X. Okay, so that it's a bit more stable. As I said in the last one, there are problems on Series X with sometimes quick resume or some of the games on backwards compatibility. I have got the occasional problem. So not too many of those, but there are some, and this one seems to be one of those. It did crash a couple of times. We shouldn't have crashes now, he said, hopefully. So we are continuing right where we left off. I've just come here to the sort of pause screen. So any time during the game, you just come up to here and you do the game management save.
Is where you can fine-tune the more esoteric aspects of your adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm using esoteric correctly there, but no matter.
Yeah, he will come up with the occasional quote while you're in here, of course, sometimes to do with the room you go in. But we're exactly where we are when we left off when it crashed. Okay, so all I've done literally is stopped, had my dinner, got a cup of tea ready, and we're continuing on. Okay, so if you want to know, my neck is actually feeling a lot better. I found what the problem was with my neck. One of the reasons why it was being so bad was the fact that my pillows were not the right ones. So I've done a lower pillow, so my neck is less bent, and I found that my neck is actually a lot better now. So that's why I'm streaming, uploading more stuff. So if you're worried about me overdoing it on my neck, it is better since I've made that adjustment. Okay, let's go straight back, and it'll be right where we left off, where we just about to fight some hollow men. We just dug up a little bit of treasure, and then as we turned around, there were some hollow men coming. Okay, I killed one, then it crashed. So we're right back at that exact same place, and then some others appear. Okay, so it's exactly where I left off. So I've saved the game on Series X, and then just moved on to the One X and downloaded that, because it does ask you to download from another console or the one that's saved for that console. Well, I did download from the other console because obviously I'm switching consoles, so make sure you get that right. Right, we'll try the flourish again, although that didn't do work well, did it? So yeah, make sure you got time to do the flourish. Just got to hold it for a second or two, so just make sure you've got time to do it. See those little things floating up? Those are the things that are dropping these things. I'll try and do it. Yeah, there you are. See, I was a little bit too far away, so you will miss on the flourish if he's just a bit too far away. That's about right there, and you will get more points for doing that. So just let him get a little bit closer, around about that range, and then you should be able to do it. And usually it does a one-hit kill as well. Like that. Okay, so we're, as I say, we're right where we left off. Just let him come in a bit. There we go. That always gives you a little bit more on the experience. A little bit of magic now. And yeah, if you press and hold it, it does a little bit more damage. Right, so let's continue on. I've got a cup of tea handy. Bit red hot at the moment. Right, now where are you going? Where are you going? But I find that I think the AI on the dog's a little bit more dodgy on this one. It seems to kind of got to think about it a bit. So I don't know whether it is worse or whether it's always been a bit dodgy. I know some people have said the dog is a bit dodgy in places, but he's generally not bad. It's not that often he gets it wrong. But sometimes we just stop. AI, I kind of go, or where do I go? Left, right, up, a bit like most games now. So hopefully with these new machines we're going to get increased AI, and we're going to get a lot better stuff. That's the hope. They're concentrating on the ray tracing. Well, alright, ray tracing is nice, but I think things like AI and improved gameplay and things probably a better idea. I don't know what you think.
Hello, yes. You'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book,
you were wrong then.
only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm.
I haven't got one.
Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please return
Well,
to
I've
the
got to see
sanctuary
it.
as soon as you can.
Well, that sounds solid idea. Right, let's go back to the sanctuary.
So the weapons
So
in
this is
question were
also
also left for you by your father. They are
your
in the
pull
armory.
screen. Right, so I'll save it again, just in case. Although, no, when it's greyed out, it does say it's saving, but I think it's saving it from the last point. Now, we'll look at these boxes over there in a moment, but we have some
Like the sword
guns
and hammer,
now,
these
apparently.
astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and achieve other incredible effects.
magic, but the thing is, they don't keep with the same weapon, and the same weapon evolves. You come back here and it's evolved to a new one. So it kind of, gave us the
Rifle is
idea that it would
perfect
change
instrument for
as you
engaging
use it, but
enemies
it
at
doesn't.
long range.
You come back and
The
then
pistol is best
slightly
suited to
different.
short ranges and packs a surprising punch.
So that's 14, that's 19. So let's go with the old. So we can look at the old thing on there, but it doesn't say a lot. A rifle left to you by the last hero of Albion is part of your legacy and cannot be sold. Okay, so we'll equip that.
The rifle. Marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait. Now, of course, that's the pistol, yeah. So yeah, and then you got the so swords are this side, weapons are the other side, right? So out we go into the main part there. Now, in Fable 1, the actual map, you couldn't activate and use that map the same way we're doing in this game. It was only for picking up quests. But as you know, this is slightly different in that you can now, each time you unlock a place, you can go in and look into the inside and look at all it tells you how much it is. From here you can select that and buy it, but you can't buy it yet until we progress a certain amount in the game. So we've got to go a few hours into the game before we can actually start to buy stuff. Okay, now these parcels, if you're wondering what these parcels are, these are if you download it from Game Pass, I don't know whether these are ones that maybe I bought, I only buy things when they're on sale, like half price or whatever. So these could be those.
Keen to test out your new weapon in a proper dungeon.
But I'm not going to use them yet because they may be better than what I've got. So I'll be kind of jumping ahead of myself. So I think we'll just go back to here and carry on, because they're probably going to be better weapons than the one I got, and I want to just do this on the normal level and not cheat. We'll maybe pick those up later. Right, okay, so now we can shoot at range, of course. Now, of course, we've got to reload, so remember that. So we could always wait for this guy. Although let's do a flourish on this guy. Right, okay, so I'd say you can do melee, rifles, So you're kind of all in one creature here, and see it's going little parcels there coming up on the screen. It was a part of you can get it on Game Pass. I think 2 and 3 you can get on Game Pass. Not sure about Anniversary. But yeah, and I think there is DLC that actually is included in the Game Pass version. So I think that's what these little gifts are. But they will probably be better than what you got. So I just want to show it in its sort of vanilla form. Okay, now I'll try and do a few more laughs, because we'll after we've got through this whole introductory bit, because there's quite a lot of introductory bits in this beginning bit. It does, a bit like modern games. We always go into some kind of tutorial on games now. Back in the old days they didn't do that, of course. You try playing Morrowind, man, that doesn't give you any help at all. So wait till it gets a bit closer before we release it. That's it. Yeah, when they're this close, you won't be able to have time to do it, so just make sure you got the time. But yeah, you can use a combination of any of these weapons, obviously, so we can do it from here. You can, improve the... I'm not sure if you can press and hold it. Oh yeah, yes, you can. So you can actually hold the left trigger here. I think it'll probably tell us that later. And you can actually do it like this as well. So you can do manual aiming as well. Okay. Actually, I just found that out. I mean, I just tried a couple of buttons and just to see if there was an aim. So all that was kind of stuff that you learned later. So you know, you're getting some stuff right at the beginning of the game here. So yeah, obviously we're crowded here, so let's get out of there. Let's get a bit of range, and we got a big guy too this time. So this could be a little bit more difficult now. We're in the big stage of the game, so we'll have to manage our health here. Now, good thing to do here now would be the time turner, so that we can slow them down and we can just whack away at these and get some damage in before this time runs out. See what I mean? I think we do more damage if I'm not sure about that, but it could be we could make more damage as well. I'm not sure what that thing is on the bar there. I said almost getting caught by that person there. Right, I'm gonna get this ready. It kind of vibrates when it's fully charged, so you'll know when it happens. It's about 2 seconds, yeah, 1.5 to 2 seconds. Although I can't do that precisely. Yeah, sometimes there are multiple things, so you got to accept each one. Just gives you time to look at it, really. So I must admit, some of the changes they made in this do make you know, quite a good bit of sense. But yeah, I think some people didn't like it. The expression wheel, I think, is the biggest loss, really, because you know, it does add more buttons that you can press. I'm going to go around the back of here just in case. You know, more button options come up. So I might say press right button. So as you learn more will come up to give you that more choice. But people are a bit fed up because they weren't always getting the expression they wanted. So yeah, might have to be a bit careful here. So again, this time turner one might come in handy here. So it's a good idea to use that. It doesn't last too long, but it's enough to get rid of these guys because they're slowed down and we're not. That big guy is going to be a problem, so I think that's why we've picked up a few time turners here, because this is a little bit more tricky. A bit like Harry Potter. Although that's a bit different because it actually goes back in time, doesn't it? Doesn't slow down time. Do a couple of shots as well. Oh, I'm firing the wrong way there. What an idiot I am. Yeah, you don't have to agree with that. I don't know whether doing these short bursts are weaker. I presume they are. But, you know, what would I know? But yeah, as you can see, we're getting a little bit of a battle here. Now, it could be you could target it. I'm not quite sure how you target them, but probably better in the melee, actually, isn't it? What do you think? I mean, I think that's a solid plan. Didn't do too bad there, yeah, but as I say, no health bar, which is quite surprising. Now, do we go down there or up there? Well, I'm going to go, I don't know about you, but I'm going to look down here. Oh no, we just came up there. So I won't do that. But yeah, it would be nice to know how far down. I mean, it does go kind of bloody on the screen. Pardon my language. And that was a joke. And but yeah, so you get an idea that you're low, but yeah, I must admit I missed the old health bar there and the mana button. Right, I'm just going to look around the back. Yeah, I know there's some up there, isn't there? Unless there's some spot and you took about half an hour to find that out. Yeah, I do believe it is a little bit worse this time, the AI. It does seem a little bit worse. It seems to be, you know, spending more time going around in circles. I think it's just that thing up there. Right, what have we got here then? Oh, it's a music box. So this is the music box from Fable 2. Remember that when we were little kids? So let's pick up the music box. So This is obviously your father's
You have done
sanctuary,
well.
so...
Now, step into the light. There is much you
Oh, I
need
don't
to
know about that one. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, it looks like the dark side to me. What do you think, Darth Vader or or the Force? Back to the road. No, it's alright, it's back to the road to rule. So this is the new feature added to the game. And it leads on to a kind of thing at the end where you got to make a lot of decisions. And yeah, you're going to regret some of those decisions. It makes you pay for them.
Was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
Oh, I don't know, what do you think? Right, okay, press hold or release. You'll get sick of doing that, I'll tell you.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law.
Bad Logan.
Or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is
a sip of tea while this is
its
on.
people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
Yeah, no.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Okay then, so this is where we start spending our points. Alright, so the mystical path is road to the rule. The mystical path, you must journey along on your way to taking the throne and becoming a legendary hero. So that's the whole crux of this new system. The guild seals you earn by defeating enemies, engaging with people and completing quests can be used to unlock the chests on this road. Each chest contains a specific number of I don't know, what do you call them? Guild seal points. So spend them wisely. Unlocking them all is no easy task. Okay, so now we get lots and lots of boxes, and you can choose any one of these. You have 74 here. So this is a dye pack. So if you want to colour your clothes, you can. This is a friend expression, so you can learn some extra expressions. So these are, just 1 and 2. They're quite cheap. The landlord one, now this is where we can buy, rent and decorate houses. So I think we'll buy that one, because it is a good idea to buy houses and rent them out, because it gives you a steady income. And like in Fable 2, I think it was in Fable 1, you will get every 5 minutes you'll get some money. Now I think probably we should upgrade this. But I say you don't have to do them in any particular order. You can pick and choose on here. Alright. So that's that one out of the way. Oh, it does and this is where your sword evolves, okay? So, although usually only it kind of evolves when you pick this particular bit up, but they actually change in shape and things at the actual place. So we could get the range one and the magic one, and this one is a different spell. So this one's a shock one. So you can sort of spend these how you want. That's a yeah, friend expression. Now we could, if I'm not sure if we're allowed to go through. No, that we can't. So on this particular level, if you don't unlock them all, and the next level unlocks, that next gate unlocks, and you've got a couple of chests behind, you can just go back and undo those chests as well. So I think I'll learn that one because that's quite a small one, just 2. In fact, I could get the die one. I'm not too worried about the dies, but yeah. So I don't know, range or magic. I think for a minute I'll go with magic. So I think when you unlock them all, you can move to the next gate. But you will sometimes get through to the next one when there's say one left, and you can go back and get that one. Go back through the previous gates. So now that's been charged up a little bit more. See, we could do the range. So we're kind of getting low on points now, or, well, we can't do that one now. I won't do the die one, that seems a little bit of a waste. But I can do that one, so let's do the range as well then, because things are going to ramp up. Alright, so I say we could get that, and then we're practically done it, and then that sort of levels that up, like that. But yeah, we don't need much more, and then we've completed this first bit. And then once we've done that, we just leave the road to rule. So the idea is to get right to the very end. And when you get to the very end, then we can start a revolution, and we can take over. And then you start to rule it. So I think you can still go off and do your quests.
Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
Blessed index cards. You made it! This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
Alright, well, where's the local tavern? Right, I'm going to have a quick look in here. Now, that when when the game crashed, when I was in the library, I had to, when I'd gone past the library, I did actually find a couple more. So it is worth looking through every one of those bookcases. When you first go down into that room, it is a good idea to go and look in every one, because I did get an extra couple of bags of gold. So it, although some will say, just full of ruined books, look in every single chest on where you've got anything to do with books. It is worth looking, because you do get, potions, all kinds of stuff. So now we should, if we had enough money, we could go to one of these houses, and we can go, right, you can buy this house. So very quickly we do get to buying the houses. So actually it was quicker than I thought. Now this is Emma the housewife. She's at 2 Knock House. Now we could buy and move in, you see, or we can buy it and rent this out. Obviously we haven't got enough money. And the condition, now we've actually got to look after the condition of the house. So the condition falls. So you've got to keep repairing it. It doesn't cost tremendous amounts of money, so it's not too bad on that. But as soon as we've got a fair bit of money, we can actually buy some property, so that's nice. So let's make our way down there, and it's just like how it's laid out in the map. Now these are our jobs now. There are the loot hero now, so you can now play the loot.
Welcome to my shop.
Alright, that one is a pie maker, so now you can do pie making.
Thank you.
So there are different jobs now. I think it was wood cutting,
Bet you won't find a better deal
the
than
blacksmith. I think there is a blacksmith one, but the actual interface now is a little bit different. On the other one, it would just press, hold it, and you have to get it in the green area. Now it's a little bit different. You've got to use the buttons of the controller. So let's accept it, and I'll show you the difference. Right, so we've got to use the A, X, and Y buttons to play all the notes to build up your gold multiplier. So I actually prefer this. Although it does get a bit quick later on as the multipliers go up. Right, ready? So now we can be a bard. Right, so Well, you should know your colours if you're on a Xbox. So you shouldn't need to worry about what key it is. You should know the colour. One of the good while I'm glad they have colours on an Xbox. You can have a colour thing like this. It's quite pretty.
Please, spare
Better
some
than bland
time.
buttons, isn't it?
Don't make me beg.
There we are. So now we're on the third gold multiplier. Now it does speed up. So prepare for the speed up. It's gonna be like Ghost of Tsushima. Although not that. Not as difficult as that. But yeah, it does speed up and get higher the level, it gets faster and faster. So like this. So you will be tripping over your buttons soon. So I'll do a little bit more. See what I mean? Now it's getting quick. Oh, I missed the last one.
If you'll
So
only
it's
give
reset
a
back to
little,
1.
I'll stop bothering
But
you.
I've made
Honest.
a bit of money. Now this time, I don't think it tells you, does it? Does it actually tell you how much money you made? No, it does not. So, Fable 2, it did tell you how much money you got. So, actually, I'm afraid it's gone downhill.
Please,
Ill?
my heart can't take the weight. Being an
So, okay, yeah, we can interact, of course. We just got to press it, don't got to hold it.
And they're not even hard to find.
Now, we've got
Is
these
that
extra expressions. Now, I presume we have them now, but
Pretty
I'm not
great.
sure. She's straight, prudish and common. So yeah, we have the hero pose. But you notice that it's not giving us a choice there.
Says there's no dragons anymore.
It's kind of doing the same A button.
Are you one of those adventurers?
And then once you've done the first one, it lets you do the next one. So it would be nice to have the choice. So I think that's why people didn't like this system. Because I've got like 4 of them. Why can't I pick the one I want? But it seems like you can only pick what comes up.
They're looking for a bard
And that's
in town.
where people lost a little bit of the old thingy. Now obviously this one here, Pymic, is going to be a similar kind of thing. So, but we'll try it. Because you want to see this stuff, don't you? Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. So alright, they're all similar. But it's pies this time, it's a bit different. You're rolling out some stuff.
Quality pie making, that.
And you always get to comment after each one. And they'll tell you off if you do it wrong, of course.
That'll fetch a good price.
my daughter this is what used to drive my daughter wild when she had to take over from her boyfriend. Because he used to love doing this for hours on end.
I reckon.
And she used to get sick of all the comments. And because
wonder
people
if
are
you
chatting
have
in the
what I'm looking
background
for.
sometimes as well.
Let's see.
And she said, oh God, I didn't mind doing the pie making, but
That'll
God, the
fetch a
chat.
good price.
Be surprised if you shop there instead.
Yeah, so you can hear people in the background.
That'll fetch a good price.
But I say we've gone from like 400 up to 600, so we're doing all right there.
Wearing clothes.
Good
Oh,
pie.
that's speeding up now. So I don't know if there's different levels. I think there is
Be
different.
careful.
Or I pressed the wrong button. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. But there's a subtle difference, they were wider. Hello there, sir. Now this is obviously furniture, so you can go in here. Now everything's laid out now. Instead of going into the shop and chatting to the person and, whatever,
Best shopping
you can actually now
rival.
just go
You'd
up
be
to
mad
the
to go
item,
anywhere else.
I do believe, for buying. So you actually get it sort of visually, which is quite nice. So you can sort of press on it and buy it like that. Alright, so that's how you do it. It's a little bit different in this one. So you can buy extra beds and extra wardrobes and better quality ones. But for talking to the late now, you got to be watch you don't steal, because there is a thing where you can steal at some point. So watch when you do the interact. You don't accidentally do the steal out of the box, but I think that comes up a bit later.
Right, but then I hardly know you.
Right, so if we do that, she's common, straight and joyless. So now we're a lady, and we could marry a lady, or we could marry a guy. I don't know if we got like 10 different genders or not, but
I quite like that.
alright, so we could just keep doing this. Now, we can't really, get married to this person because they're straight. She's not bent, she's not like bent in half, she's kind of stood up straight. But you see what I mean about you cannot pick your pose? You just, now, once you reach it to a certain point,
Do me a favour,
Okay.
and I'll be your bleeding
you can
mate,
do her a
okay?
favour.
I've
So
got this thing that
if you
needs
press-
fetching. Can you do that for me?
So
Fantastic.
Now there are a lot of
And
fetch
make sure you
quests
don't
in
break
this
it
game.
or lose it or something stupid like that.
Now some of them might be quite close. Some of them, you know, might be a little bit away. So, but there are gonna now when you you know, go from neutral to friend, or you want to be a friend, you have to do like a little thing. Now sometimes it asks for a gift, sometimes it, but mostly it will ask you to do a little fetch quest like this. All right, so you're gonna get a lot of these. So it can get a little bit repetitive,
as well,
in that
hero.
every time you wanna. I think it's trying to be a bit more natural about the.
If you think about it, by helping me,
You know,
you're helping
natural
yourself.
about
So don't think
relationships. You
about
know,
it too much.
not that I've ever
Glad to see
known
you
a
again
girlfriend that said, "Oh, could you run over and, you know, go and get this for me and bring it back," and then I'll be, you know, I might be attracted to you. So, but anyway, it's kind of, they wanted to change the way it happened in the first one, because obviously the first one you can make everybody love you, and it was a shambles because like you get the whole village to be following you. So yeah, they wanted to do it a little bit different, but yeah, I must admit these fetch ones are a little bit can be a bit dull. It's not so bad if it's, you only got to go a short distance, but sometimes, you know, you might have to go to like the next town, so it might be a couple of journeys away. I think you can actually go to where that destination is and possibly fast travel to it. But it gives us chances to kind of look for some chests and things. Fight a few enemies, wolves, for instance. Now we can do a bit more damage now, so we should be able to kill these things quicker. Now you can't kill them with one hit, but of course if we do the flourish, we will. And you can cancel it, by the way, by letting go. Oh, he's still there. Ow! Oh, God. You ripped my trousers off then. So if you're going to charge it up, then you can sort of let go of the push it in a certain direction, and just do the block, and that will kind of cancel that. I just found that out actually. Right now, where's the old thing? Sometimes it does disappear, but I find most of the time it doesn't take long before it turns up, and I find on Series X it does show up much quicker. There is less of a delay. Because this is Xbox One X now, because this should be more reliable and won't go wrong as it did last time. So we shouldn't get any kind of problems with the streaming this time. They said hopefully. Smashing these walls quite quickly, but as you can see, combat is fairly easy, but it will get more difficult because there are much stronger creatures later on. So it's not going to be always as easy as this. It does ramp up a bit. And if you don't use all the skills, you know, because I'm famous for doing that. Again, I'm going to go up here and have a little look around. I think I did about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours of this game, 7 hours, I don't know. Just to kind of get myself back into it, because it looks like my old save didn't transfer onto here, my 360 one. So as you can see, it's quite simple at the minute. It's not proving much of a problem. Oh, by the way, when the dog is, you know, when you've knocked something down, the kind of dog will finish it off as well, and that's something that used to be you had to do from a book. I think you can still get books for the dog, which increase that. But yeah, you kind of get a few things at the beginning of the game here. What does that say there? It looked like it said jump off then. Oh no, it was this. Brightwall Village, the opposite way. Right, so let's follow this, but just do this little fetch quest, just so you can see the result of that. But these can get a bit repetitive. Again, try these flourishes, they do give you more points. What do points make? Prizes! As my old friend, well no, he's not my friend, although it could be my friend, Bruce Forsyth. I think he's still going, isn't he? Bruce Forsyth? What a star he was. Right, where are we going now? That way, yeah. See what I mean? It does take sometimes a couple of seconds to show up. But I must admit, it's a little bit more sluggish. on here? Actually, is it? Obviously, let's save the game as well. We'll save it now and again. So we go to game management, go to that, go to that. Now, to actually get out of the game completely, there's no quit to menu. Alright, I'm just going to see if it's on the high level. Yeah, it is on high. Okay. So you literally just go back to your home screen. And it just carries on from there when you load it in next time. So it goes straight to it. Alright, now this thing, you can see quests on this map. You know, not only does it show you around the map and show you, there's another demon door there. It'll show you around this little area, but it will show up like little quests, so like little apostrophe marks or something. And you can fast travel to that point, so there's fast travel. Now, I think these you can't. Well, obviously, they've got to be highlighted and you've got to open them first before you can go anywhere.
There are new
but you could fast travel to any of the previous ones, and then we just press the back key to go back to where we are. So I quite like that actual pull screen. Although it seems a bit odd at first. I do actually quite like it, but then, I'm an idiot. There was a lot this time. But yeah, you see we get a lovely flourish. See, we got a lot of them here, but I'm kind of charging up at this like fairly quickly. So, but these will give us more points. But yeah, I better do something about it now. I better do that and knock them all back, because at least that'll knock them back a bit. We'll get tons of spells, just like in all the other Fable games. So we'll get all those vortex and all those kind of things. And it'd probably be better, better effects. All of them have better effects now than they used to. What's up, little doggy? There's another dig spot there. I can't. I played this all the way. I think I played it all the way through. I'm not 100%. So at some point we have got to face Logan. Hello, is that another one in the same spot? He said. That was two in the same place. Well, a stroke of luck that was. But sometimes, it does give you multiple digs. And there is some treasure there. And, a dog training book again. So, all you do, we just go up to it. So as in Fable 2, you just used to point at it and it came up on your D-pad. Now it doesn't. You've got to go up, do the whistle thing, which is like, interact with the dog. I said, oi, come back. Oi, nugget. So, it's a little bit more. I want the chest anyway. Blow him. Right, I need 5 keys for that. Well, at least I brought the dog back. Can I do whistle? Yeah, just got to do the whistle thing. God. Sorry, you can pet him. Oh, I didn't hold it down. So he only gets half a pet. He gets a puff. Right, can we do the dog thing?
Good boy. Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah. Great gameplay, isn't it? But I say, it does pick up as we go through. Things get picked. And of course, you could tell them off and be nasty. Nice to be nasty, isn't it, now and again? No, not really. No, it's not nice to be nasty. I wouldn't recommend being nasty. But if you want to play the idiot, and you can kill people in this game if you want. Why you would do that, I don't know. But I did that to get rid of a wife once. I had about 3 wives, and I thought, oh god, she's a bit of a pain now. She's a bit of a pain. like you do. And I thought, let's dump it, I thought, well, what's the easiest way to dump it? So what I did was I took her somewhat very, very dangerous with a load of enemies, and I just let the enemies kill her. Yeah, because you can do that in this game. It's good fun. You can get married. You can also, say you're going through the whole divorce thing, doesn't it? I mean, just take it with us activity on a dangerous journey. Just hold their hand take them with you, and then just leave her at the mercy of the enemies. It's a great way of getting rid of someone. Not that I should, you know. Yeah. Where am I going anyway? Am I still doing this quest now? One thing I didn't notice when I was playing this for the first couple of hours is every time I come to the map, I was like, oh yeah. What? There's no quest things coming up, and I thought, so I didn't know where I had to go. So I thought, well, hang on, where's the quest that I got to do? I kind of didn't know where I had to go, so I kind of got a bit confused. But later on, it does show up as, you do get a button to press for the quest, so it's kind of slowly introduces you to the stuff. It would have been nice to have that right at the start, but I don't mind a little bit of a slow intro, but some of them are, like Red Dead, very, very slow intro. In fact, the whole intro thing of Red Dead put me off the game, and do you know, I've hardly ever played it now, and that was the big game that I really was looking forward to, and I don't know, it just was slow. I know how to do this camp thing, earn money and get them some. I just found that dull. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get on and just play the game. And every time I went anywhere, I seen it accidentally hit somebody, like bump into them or something. Next thing I know, they're all shooting at me. So I kind of gave up on Red Dead, and it was like the game I was really, really looking forward to, and it's just fallen flat on me, and I've never really gone back to it. So it's supposed to be a fantastic game, but I'll have another go at it at some point. But yeah, it's very, very slow start, and that kind of puts me off. If I get a bad start to a game, it does put me right off it.
I have a doll and
Yeah, the game's got to grab me to really suck me in, Pardon the expression. Right, I don't know what I'm doing. Did I get the thing? Oh, it could be, the dig spot there, yeah. So sometimes it'd just be a little dig spot, and you just find something and you got to go back. A bit dull, but, Fable was never a brilliant quest, but it wasn't bad. Now that we got
Thanks.
that for her,
I was certain you were going to sell it and take the money. Oh, brilliant.
which I could have done, by the way.
Friend after all.
Congratulations,
Right, so
you've made a
now-
friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Right, okay, so this is why this whole thing's changed. It kind of makes more sense, I suppose, but I'm sure we never asked the girlfriend to go on. Although we might have said go over to the shop and get me a packet of crisps, although I don't think that was part of, can I go out with you? But yeah, so let's do another interact with her.
No one here has got the brains to fix it.
But yeah, why can't I do my hero pose? Why have I got to do this one first? Yeah, I would like to do the hero pose first.
Yeah.
But it kind of like starts off at a low one and goes up, gradually goes up and up. So it's kind of stretching it out a little bit. So if you want to make a load of friends
That's it.
in this,
Look.
it can get a bit repetitive. Alright, so I'm going to belch now.
Animal.
Although I might unfriend her. So, I could probably kill this one if I want. But I don't know if we got that option yet.
My love is
Now, she might
turning
like
to
belch.
hatred. You.
No, she didn't
I
like
don't
belch.
think of myself as a
I'll
beggar.
do one more.
More of an asker.
But you may have to do this a lot. Okay? Oh no, actually that'll do.
So that's the way things are.
Oh,
I
right.
like it.
Oh, right, okay. So they might make a comment now, but I don't think it influences
Pleasure
them
to see ya.
directly.
Hi.
So now if I go to buy
I'm
something,
always
so
chuffed to see
that's one of the
you.
reasons why you do that. So now if I go and buy something, like say that,
My
Right.
favourite customer you are.
if you get it to a certain point,
Buy your furniture
where she
here.
gets really friendly with it, she will start, you can haggle. Now, the only problem with the haggling process is you've got to do that whole press the button, do your hero pose. So that whole side of this game is the bit that I found a bit dull. You're constantly having to make friends, do a fetch quest, then maybe give her a gift, and if you want to buy something at the shop, you can do the haggle thing about 4 times, which means you got to keep doing that over and over again. Go up, dual fetch, you know. So it can get a bit repetitive. So that's the side of it I didn't like quite so much. Right, we're going back here, are we? Let me see what. See, I haven't told me what my quests are, so I was very confused when I first played it because I picked a couple of quests. I didn't know where I was supposed to be going. I had no idea what to do. So I got to meet Walter in the pub. So you can set that as your target, and it will fast travel it and do a glowing point to it. So I had to rely on that to get anywhere. Now, of course, we have a demon door. So let's see what this one wants.
I used to open myself to the world when it was different, happy, prosperous, peaceful. But that world is gone, and today's is a tragic and horrible place. I find myself feeling protective, sad, closed off. Is there anything left that is not evil and corrupt or broken and miserable? Anyone who is still innocent, pure, happy? The sight of one such person, no matter how small, would do so much for my spirits. I would open myself to the world again.
So it looks like we've got to kind of cheer that guy up. So I don't know, maybe we got to learn the, you know, the laugh thing, or I don't know. So
you were
got to do something nice.
Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man
so yeah,
called
that's our main
Satan.
quest at the moment.
He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan.
Oh. So, as you notice, things are a bit similar to, say, Fable 2. So, there is a lot of similarities. So, you do find that you're kind of doing similar things you did in the previous game. So, as I say, they've never been the greatest in the world.
A cold-blooded killer.
But
his name's Clarence.
It's not a bad game.
But everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweight, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
The economy's doing so bad, I'm practically giving my stuff away.
Hey? Oh, it's a lady in the shop. Right, take the mercenary clothes. Right, press and hold. So there's a dead mercenary there. I'll prove it to you. I'll look at it. So you can look in close like that. Press and hold. Right, so now we go back to...
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these
so
idiots
we can
will
go
notice
accept
if you
it,
don't have his beard or tattoos.
and then you just have to go back
I'm
to
sure
the
you can get hold of
sanctuary
what you
to
need.
change it, or you can just press the dressing room and go straight to it. So whichever button you press. But this way we take us straight to the dressing room, so it's like a nice shortcut to the dressing room. Right, it's there, look. So we're going to dress up in that, and men's, so you can cross-dress in all the Fable games, and you can mix and match, because you could take, say, that bit off, you know, you can do whatever you want. And you can, you know, be a chicken if you want. Now, of course, you can save that to one of these, so you just press that, and you do save outfit, okay, and it will store it there. So if you've got a particular favourite, you can bang it in there at any time you want. Right, now, yeah, if you go up to this, you could switch through the clothing sets like this. So you've got your previous ones. So you got all that, and then you can do the hairstyles. So this is our particular hairstyle at the moment. Okay. And you can go to makeup. Apparently there's a makeup one somewhere. No, there isn't. We haven't got one. Facial hair. We got any facial hair ones? So you could put beards on the women as well. I mean, there's all kind of stuff you can do. We haven't got any tattoos. So you get all that kind of stuff later. Okay. And then out we go through the door. Now, very shortly we'll get shortcuts to all these rooms. Once we've explored all the different areas, we will eventually get a shortcut so that we can just press a button and go straight to it instead of having to walk through the door like that. Alright? So we'll do that. Right, just press that button and we're straight back to where we were.
I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind.
Oh, there's a bed here.
They'll just need a
No, I
little
can't even
convincing.
sleep yet.
Anyway, good
Hello,
luck
what's
dealing
this?
with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle.
However, he believed this
But I
fact
know
diminished
you'll do
his
just
importance, so he insisted that the letters after his name were merely an oddly spelled surname. No member of his court ever took issue with this, partly out of fear of reprisal, and partly because, well, how could you have that conversation?
Is it recording? Because I can't see the recording bar. It looks like it's live, but do you know what? My recording bar was not up, so let me just check it's still recorded. It looks like it's live, but do you know what? Yeah, it is recording, so that does seem rather odd. Yeah, I've got no recording bar, which is good for me, but yeah, now if you get books, they actually are read out, which is quite a nice little touch. So we can get that, right? There's jobs available apparently, and of course we can chat up George. You know, we could hold his hand.
I can't bear waiting. I like the idea of adventure. Lead the way then.
Just like leave him in the middle of the, middle of a, I don't know. But yeah, you catch up in a minute, hold our hand. You know, so we can, you know, anytime we want to take somebody for a little, you know.
Right.
Get off.
Do you have anything I can
Now, of
buy
course,
you?
again, we just walk up to it to examine
I'm
it now,
sure
so it's
I
a little
can
bit
help
different.
you.
You haven't got boring menus to go through.
Battling
Buy
your
some
way
mutton,
through
and of
dungeons
course,
or two.
Guns.
that will appear on
to
your
use the
thing to
loo.
eat if you're in any kind of danger.
I have the best shop
I
in
can buy some
Bridewell.
wine.
Find lower
So
prices anywhere.
I do quite like this,
Guaranteed.
you know, visual
Only
thing.
to
We
get
go up
rid
to
of
the
spend
object.
these
I quite
days.
like that. That's quite good. Right, let's follow the road to Kingdom Come. Now we could do a shortcut, but why do a shortcut? Because you might miss some chests and things. Now we see one of those apostrophe things there. That means, you know, there could jolly well be a quest there. You know, that's about as big as you can, about as big as Project Spark there. Oh no, that's not a quest. That's actually the loot thing. We won't do that. I think you've seen enough of that. You'll know what that entails. That's the pie maker one. But I do believe there is a blacksmith one as well. Right, where's the... yeah, the little light has disappeared a little bit there. So, what we got to do that?
Elite with our gems and
Why have we got to do that? Not quite sure, but I'll do one.
Ooh, that
I do.
crust is
I've had enough. Right then. What is our quest?
They say nothing is as satisfying as earning a wage of one's own. I hope you don't think it too demeaning an experience.
So yeah. So I take it we are here. Is there anything we can buy? No, we've only got 600, haven't we? But that's our main mission. So it says, oh, we got to earn 345. So we got to do a job first. Okay, so we have got to do that. Shame. I mean, you know, I don't mind doing these. You know, not indefinitely, but you know, I ain't got a job at the moment, but that's because I'm retired. So this is, you know,
like
at least give me some exercise, making the thumbs work a bit.
Worse, I'll have to close down.
Spend your way
Well, I could pretend and, you know, get a real kitchen and roll a pie out and then press a button every now and again. You know, if I really want to get immersive, but you know, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Myself.
And I don't think I can make a pie that quick. In fact, I can't even do this stuff. I don't even know how you make flour.
Easy.
I may have done that wrong then.
A gift for that
Oh, I've got to earn
special.
that. Oh, I thought it meant I just had to have that. Crikey, I got to earn that. Christ. Jeez. It's forcing me to play. Now, I don't remember doing this last time.
I
But
might keep that one for myself.
Sorry about this.
I love
Yeah,
your
if I could cut this
technique.
out, I would. If my PC is just not. I'm beginning to wonder my PC is just totally wrecked now. Because it kind of don't want to work on. It won't play any game.
Finest products in Brightwall available here.
And broadcasting is completely unreliable. So
Pie of the day, I
I don't know.
reckon.
I may have to get another one at this rate. I don't want to because I barely use PCs. But you know, if I want to do the VR,
Great pie.
especially on the original Oculus, I can't play Skyrim on a Quest. So I've got to do it on PC only. Please, Microsoft, give us VR. I mean, the Quest is out there, a mobile device. All we got to do is, I got to do this until I get enough. I mean, all they got to do is literally just plug that thing in, or just connect it. Why can't they just do the VR? I mean, the stuff's on the Oculus Store. It's literally just say to Oculus,
price.
They have supported them because they did in the original Oculus that I got. The main,
usually restock every few
the main
weeks.
one, not these sort of pre-alpha ones and all that lot. But, the first Quest. God, I'm getting myself confused here. First Oculus. They did actually supply an Xbox, so they have got a good relationship with them. So I don't know why they just don't add the VR. I mean, you have earned and earned. Now you have enough to open another chest on the road to rule. Return there now. That's right. So we push up on the road to rule. So I don't know why they just don't. They haven't really got to do anything. The stuff is on the store to download onto your Xbox. So all you need is a Quest 2, say, and you could download the stuff that's on the for the Quest. So I'm not sure why Microsoft are so reluctant to do the VR. I just wish they would do it because I'd love to be able to play Skyrim in VR again. I really miss it. I don't have enough. I don't really want to get a die pack. I haven't got enough yet. I think it looks like it wants me to open the last 2 boxes, but why should I? I don't want to do what they say. I don't remember this the first time I played it, but I kind of making this look bad, aren't I? But I'm famous for that, of course. I think it wants us to get past this particular bit. So, but I'll probably do another hour and a half. I may do a third. I probably won't do any more than 3. What I might do is get a game where I've gone quite far in, just so you kind of think what happens in the more advanced stages of the game, rather than play all 3 of them all the way through.
If business
You're not one of those pillaging and
I'll be
looting
right
types,
out
are
of
you?
I don't know why I got to do this, but it seems a bit odd. But I think it wants me to get into the next thing. So sorry if this is a bit dull. Sorry about that. Just skip it.
Ooh,
If I could do timestamps, I would, but I don't know how to do timestamps. I suppose I'd have to watch it and then write down when it starts, and I could do it like that. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how they do it. All that stuff takes time, doesn't it?
Welcome to
When I'm not streaming, I just want to have fun
pie.
and enjoy myself. I don't want to be
Pleasure to serve.
cutting bits out of things and putting all these little jingles
one
up and
hell
all
of a
that. Yeah. Some of the streamers do. It does take them a long time to do all this stuff, so I don't want to get into all that.
Might have that for pudding
The little
tonight.
time I got,
Establishments in Brightwall.
I want to just have fun. I don't want to be editing. Crikey.
Smells delicious.
You appear to have
Right, have I
earned
got
enough
enough
gold
now?
to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise. A most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Just I got to do another 25. Oh, right. Christ. Yeah, I'll say it can get a little bit tedious, these things, but
Smells delicious.
man, some people love this stuff. They just want to get that, number 10 multiplier. And I have got, I know I've got tons of these multipliers, and I've got maxed it right out. But man, does it get fast at
Pie
the higher
mastery.
levels.
Right there.
I've probably got enough now, but one more.
Great pie.
Yeah. I can see people turning off in their droves now. Right, let's move on a bit.
You mucky pup!
Oh, don't say me tablets run out of stuff.
You won't find lower
If
prices
business doesn't
anywhere.
pick up soon,
Guaranteed.
I'll be right out of it.
Only way to get people to
Business,
spend
I mean.
these
Right,
days.
let's go back to the...
Ah, hello.
Ah! Hello! Right, how do we do it? Visit the road to rule. I think, yeah, on that one there is the road to rule. So that's how you can do it when you get to the poll screen. Right, so the next one has opened, but say if there's any you haven't previously done yet, you know, you can go back. I think this is the start bit, isn't it? And then as you go through each one, you know, and you change your outfits and things, you know, that's the one that will go up on the statue there. Right, so it looks like we can open... I don't know, it's... I don't know why it's telling me to go here, because I haven't got enough points. But it's... I don't know. I just got to buy some mercenary clothes by the look of it, but I'm not quite sure where we got to buy it from. Somebody give me a clue, please.
We'll be going bankrupt if things don't pick up.
Let me know if you have trouble
and
finding
so will
anything.
the rest of this area.
Delivery
You should
won't
keep
find
checking my shop.
anything better in
You
all
never
of
know when I
Brightwall
might
than
have
the
a sale.
Right, okay, I
right
can finally
here.
buy it. Christ.
So that's the way
Yeah, I could buy the shop, of course. Right, let's see, we've got enough.
We're thinking...
What's it? You can buy this shop and start by unlocking the entrepreneur pack. I thought we could already do that. Oh, that's if you want to buy these kind of shops. Right, if you just want to buy a house, we've got the house one. Right, what's it we got to buy?
Are all dungeons
What,
dark?
the women's highway? Is that what? Hang on. Does it tell us
The sanctuary
our
shop
quests
has
yet?
some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look?
I could do, but why? So I've got to buy the mercenary tattoo. Oh, I've got to buy a tattoo. Right, okay. Just want to know what I'm doing. Christ. Right, there should be a tattoo somewhere. Oh, we've got some pyjamas. Well, I mean, I could wear my men's pyjamas if I want. Women's mercenary suit. Men's mercenary suit. Where's the tattoo then?
If things get any worse, I'll have to close down. And this will become a ghost town.
I sell Brightwall.
Why is it leading us there? Oh no, it's not leading us there. Alright. You see what I mean? I got very confused at the start of this game because I thought, well, where am I supposed to be going? What's my current quests and things? I couldn't quite work it out. Where are my quests here? I don't know what I'm doing. So it says buy a tattoo. So is that the tattoo shop? A moustache. That's a tattoo. That's not a tattoo, is it? Don't know about you, but that's not a tattoo. That's a pawnbroker. It's a pub. There's that. Is it that one? Oh, hang on, what's that? Furniture. Frocks. Be good if it had icons, really, wouldn't it? The House of Cluck. We could buy that. Pawnbroker. And a house husband. So how do we find the mercenary tattoo? Anybody know? I think when I was playing, you know, when I was playing, having a little go on this, I think it was all pretty straightforward, but I don't know, I seem to have gone backwards here. So yeah, you see what I mean? I got lost on the start of this game. I couldn't work out where I had to go, what quest I was doing, because it never told me. And then later on, it kind of comes up and says, "Oh, here's your quest list." Well, what did you tell me before? You know, what is it like? You know, have you got to wait to do it? Am I supposed to be in here? See, this is exactly what happened. I didn't know where I was going, what I was doing. it didn't kind of make sense. See, now it's telling me to go out. It's so this beginning bit, you hit this little bit here where you kind of don't know what you're doing a minute, you know, because it's not telling you where your quests and things are. So it kind of takes a bit of a biscuit on you.
Sail now on.
Don't know what that means, but still. So I was supposed to be buying a tattoo, but there isn't a tattooist around here.
Where do we go?
Yeah, I must admit, this trail is disappearing a bit more on the Xbox One X as opposed to my normal one. Right, this looks like a tattooist. Right, so is that the one? See, we can have a beard if we want. But I'll tell you what, let's get that then. 500, yeah?
It may be
We'll buy
expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold.
Right, well, let's put that
You've
on
got a
then.
new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned.
Yeah, I just bought it. I mean, to quote Basil Fawlty, which it was done by John Cleese, you know, I know. Why tell me to do something I'm already doing? I mean, I'm doing it. I mean, what's the point? Right, now, if you want to see... Oh, I pressed the wrong one. If you want to see that tattoo, you know, I know you want to watch it. See, it's on the arm there. And apparently, she can turn round. Although, I don't know, is it a left button or a right? Oh, I got to turn the left button. Yeah, I see. So we can tip her around like that. So yeah, I didn't want to take her clothes off, but obviously I want to see the tattoo.
Go, are we?
Yes, we're freshly inked, ready to go, sir.
Have you been able to find those unpleasant items yet? Pretending to be a mercenary. The sacrifices heroes must make.
Have we got the quest thing yet? Nope. You see what I mean? But yeah, until right now, now we got to buy the beard. Okay, so buy the beard, set as target. Do we want to go there? Fast travel there? Yes, please. So I don't actually know how long I've been going for because it looks like it is still recording. It looks like actually my tablet is either switched off or run out of batteries, and it could have done both actually. I'm just leaning down, so if my voice goes a bit wonky, you know why. Because I'm feeling very wonky at the moment. So hopefully this is still recording. I mean, I'll just go back. Yeah, it still says it is. Yeah, it still says it's recording. So I haven't got the recording bar on there, which is quite nice. Have I got to buy the beard as well? Just got to buy the beard as well. Oh, crap, that's another 500.
You're paying top gold for a top quality item.
Oh, I forgot to go to the dressing room.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Right, so we go in here. Now we'll soon get the shortcut thing once we've done all this. Yeah, let's put the beard on. You know.
Not the usual sort of ensemble
Great.
for one of your
because
gender,
we've got to have the right disguise
who am I
to do
to
this mission. Yeah, there's a bit, it's a bit more advanced this game. Right then, now we've got to find Captain Saka or Saker. Right then, where do I go now, Mr. Glowing Thingy? Oi, Paddy the. Oi,
I don't know if that
Paddy
pawn
the.
shop
Get out
is
of the way,
new,
lads.
or I just never noticed it before.
Now, hopefully he's quite close. But it gives us a chance to look around. Of course, a lot of drawing in. I don't think I noticed it so much on the Series X, but obviously a faster machine, plus the internal drives very fast. I must admit, I do like doing the 4K, but I must admit, on Xbox, it doesn't record a mic, which it does on the PlayStation. Sorry, Microsoft, but if you just want to do a recording, instead of doing a broadcast, okay, it doesn't allow you to do the microphone. It's a little bit of a shame. So they do need to, get going there on this stuff like the VR. it's massively successful on PlayStation. It's one of the most popular VR things out there for PlayStation. Along with, I think the Quest now has taken over as the most used VR thing on Steam as well. So Quest is selling like bucket loads. It does sell out. I'm lucky to get one. So there wasn't that many left. So I was lucky to get one. But they go in and out of stock as well. But they are whipping them out and every now and again. So you can still get one. You just got to wait a few more days, and sometimes they've got them in stock. They are keeping them in stock quite well, Oculus. Just the occasional sellout. Right, here we go there. Now we're going to get a bit of a big battle here, so this is it's going to be a good one. Right, because this is part of this first quest.
Come on in.
Right, so see, now, look, with the beard and all that, you know, I mean, alright, they haven't recognised that I may have a couple of large bumps there. Pardon the expression, I mean, I didn't want to mention that, but, you know, obviously, you know, we're well camouflaged, although we're not really, are we? I mean, but, you know, we could be one of those transgender people, you know. We cover all sorts in this game. Now, I think the loading screens would be slightly longer on a 1X.
You've been up to much
lately? They were pretty quick on the...
me neither.
But it should be quicker than the
360
was, because it came out on 360. Right, dig spot.
Over here, mate. I thought I saw again.
Hang on, I've just found some treasure. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of similarities between all three.
Jimmy, over here,
so yeah, I'm hoping that Fable 4, they do it right and make things really good quality quests and things. And don't just do the same kind of thing again. Let's hope they don't do that. Must we all love Fable, and they probably... I don't know whether they make it cute.
You've been drinking in Brightwall again? Now don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
Can I interact with you? You know, I would like to interact with you. I'll shove you out of the way if you want. Because really, I'm in disguise, and I'm a woman, although you've never guessed that in a trillion years. Now that I do believe is explosive. Wow, go on, mate! Yeah, why is it, you know, all these... Is there anything hiding round the back here? Yeah, look at it, see? So it's always worth having a look. Your dog growls when enemies are nearby. Yeah, he does. Well, you probably noticed that. But yeah, I always have a look around, because you always find stuff. A left arm one. Let's have a look at that one.
You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned.
Well, what's this one then? Oh, it's kind of a better one. All right, we'll wear that. Now, sorry, but if we have to just take it off. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. So yeah, we kind of turn it around. Yeah, we see we got a double tattoo there. Now we better dress again.
Ah, a most welcome change. To clarify, I had no real objections to your appearance previously. However, I am conspicuously devoid of such objections now.
Well, I'm glad about that, Jasper. What's his second name? Carrot? It'd be like Jasper Garrett. What a funny guy he was. I love anything to do with comedy. I'm a real comedy guy. Apparently my wife doesn't like comedy. I mean, who doesn't like comedy?
Jimmy?
I do.
That really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him.
It's not Jimmy! That's it. Oh. Cut out
Right, okay, so they rumbled us. They've obviously noticed a slight difference
no bugger
in our
like
personality.
you past my defence.
Flourishing coming up. And you can change your target midstream. So, you know, if you're aiming to the left and you want to switch to the right because somebody's getting a bit close, you can do that. Oh, I should have done that because that was way out, wasn't it?
Leave my mate alone.
Yeah, alright, so it does take a little bit of... They do block, so the AI has got it better. Although I think they did it in Fable 2 anyway.
Close. We're not close enough, you bugger. By
Oh, a bit rich there, mate. Right, come on, come a bit closer.
Open the gates!
There we go. Now we're chimping it up a bit. Right, okay, they run with us, guys. Right now, don't shoot. Especially if you hit the, you know, the exploding bomb things. So now we're getting some good stuff now. And as I say, you can aim like that. See? I mean, it's a bit wonky. But if we kind of like aim there and fire, it might hit that thing. And, yeah, but it's a little bit wonky, but it does work. Got to reload, of course. So it does stay locked on, so you know it's quite simple to combat. You know.
Hey, duck next time.
Whoops, I've got to reload.
Oh yes, pack the duck.
That stuns them a bit. Oh, nice flourish there. That was a good one.
Come on, let's
I didn't charge it enough there. Yeah, oh, they're a bit harder to kill this time.
Get it, you fool.
How they ever guessed that I wasn't a man? I'll never know. In a Monday morning. Alright, it's getting tricky now. It's getting tricky. Yeah, sucker. Mind you, pistol might be a better weapon actually, because it does get faster shots off, doesn't it? Can I hide behind here? Right now, let's have a look. Nice stuff. You see, and we don't need to, you know, gather up the things anymore. Oh, by the way, you can still smash up these things, although that will probably set that off. But yeah, you can still smash up the crates, and you still won't get anything. You'd have thought, you know, by now they'd at least. Oh, now I didn't notice that. So of course you got to watch it. Anybody in there? No. And you can vault over stuff. Oh, look at it! It's got a dig spot. So yeah, we got a real. This is the big boss battle coming up. So this is where things get really tough. This goes to Tsushima time. Oh yeah, the battery did go. Yeah, it's 7%. But I can switch it on now. I've got 7%, so I can't tell if anybody's watching me at the moment. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll just accept it. We won't bother putting it on.
Kill the Jimmy.
Let's get on into the meat and grizzle of this thing.
You compensating for something?
Watch out, boys! She's got a gun and she knows how to use it.
Oh wow, these are very perceptive, aren't they? Now you don't have to use the targeting thing. You can just fire and it kind of
kick him off, mate. It's
goes
just
the way
a
you're
dog.
pointing. Now, what if we get? Oh, crikey.
Just a thought, mate. Why don't
Now,
you
of course,
try
you can do time
avoiding her
turner, but I'm going to save the time turner because there might be a. I think there's a big boss or something coming up at some point.
Oh, well blocked.
Right, flourish. I managed to do a flourish there. Don't know if I can do it on him. Yes. Well, that blew his brains out. Oh, I'm low on health. I don't know what that was there. I just ate.
Didn't see it coming, did you?
Oh yeah, see now the blood starts to appear. What's that? Oh, I do believe that was resurrect. So I think when I killed something earlier, you know, like I don't know, why is it wasps things? Did I get those attack me? But that must have been resurrect. I wonder what that thing was. Though I think our health regenerates a little bit. Hello.
This girl's a right menace with.
But yeah, if you hold the left trigger, and those things are helpless.
Dog's
Apparently.
dangerous. Should be put down on health and safety
Yeah.
grounds.
He's not dangerous anymore, Sonny. Right, here we go. Flourish.
Just try to knock me around. I'll show you how a real mercenary fights.
Go on then.
Blow the stinking skunk.
Oh, look at it. He's got snagged by the cage there. That's nasty, isn't it? Right, see, getting into real good stuff now. The combat is getting ultra hard now. Right, I think blow that up. Oh, hang on. Gotta get the gun out first. So that'll help a bit. See, I'm thinking now. I'm trying all the combat routines now. I'm charging it up for the next one. We'll soon have a bucket full of stuff, he said. Alright, see, we're really getting to the meat and grit of this game now. Things are going like crazy. Oh, wrong way. Hang on. Yeah, it's a bit wonky to target him, but... Oh, crikey, I didn't see him. Flourish coming up. Yeah, let's try it. Is every box got an explosive thing in it? But yeah, you still smash them, you get nothing. Still a joke.
Jimmy was
mean
my
lot,
mate! Die!
Right, you gotta get the gun out, otherwise it don't. That always helps, that bit.
Kill
the old flourish there. I didn't realise I was shooting at him. I wanted to shoot the other guys. But you can kind of flick between them like that.
Line of fire, you fool!
Alright, I'm missing.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna what? Die? Were you gonna say we're all gonna die? Sorry, I had to cut you off in your hour of glory. So, although I haven't got a recording bar, apparently it's still recording. So, if not, I've got to go back and do all this again. It's be a bit sad, wouldn't it? I mean, you're probably thoroughly enjoying yourselves there, and I ain't got a clue what's recording, how long I've been recording, or anything. So let me just call it back up now. It's loaded up. Well, apparently it's still going. I should be looking at a chest. Yes, I am looking at a chest, and we'll pick that up. Slow time, slow time. Must admit, I pressed the button so fast I don't even look see what I got sometimes. Some people say I can't read as well. This looks like a big boss.
You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
Well, he's got a couple of brain cells at least. Right, so now things are ramped up to the hill.
Too bad for you, I'm wearing my
Oh, crikey, throwing flames. Alright, it's throwing flames now. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Oh yeah, it could be tricky, Right, time turner, I think it's time now. Time turn. So I think we could do a few flourishes on this guy as soon as we got slow time. If we kill this guy, the better. But yeah, it's probably a good idea to block. Oh, crikey. Right, we're in danger here. I might have to do this again. No, we've got you. I must admit, I don't think I did this the first time. Right, now he's blocking with his fists, apparently. Alright. Wow, I've got to think here. I've got to think. I don't like having to think. Oh, so see, you thought this game was simple, didn't you? Man, it's tricky now. It's tricky now. We're struggling. Right, time turner time. Time turner time. That's good at that. Oh, you did kind of get me there. All right. Yeah, they're not. They still move. I mean, they're just a bit slower. That's all. Get rid of this lout. Oh, come on. Right, time turner time again. Flourish. Sploosh, flourish. Sploosh, flourish. Sploosh, flourish. Sploosh. Oh, it's sploosh. Hey, I'm splooshing here. I'm in trouble here. I don't think I haven't got any health things. Can I regenerate my health? I think it does regenerate a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of running around. So I'm a little bit worried that I may actually die here. I mean, that would be a shocker, wouldn't it? Me dying. You know, that's almost unheard of. Oh, I got a special kill there. Right, I'm in a bit of trouble here. As they would say in the first Fable. Trouble. We're in a bit of trouble. Blocking. He's blocking. Right, I think we have to start doing this.
She's not getting away with
Oh,
that.
he's creeping up on me. He's fast, he's fast. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm not gonna lose. Just need to get rid of these minnows. And I can get this guy. He kind of walks right through it. He's kind of a real tough guy, this guy. Missed. This is proving a little bit troublesome. No. Oh, good. Yeah, it's kind of a bit wonky, the old gunfiring in this. Oh, for goodness sake. This is proving difficult. This is proving difficult. Oh god, I gotta avoid that, cranky. I'm too busy concentrating on these that I forget to see him doing that. But at least my health is regenerated a bit. Ouch. Oh, getting in trouble here. I refuse to die. I keep doing that, is going to die. Right, we're nearly there. Oh, crikey. By the time I throw it, it's like too late. Yeah, he kind of goes straight through that, doesn't he?
I should have brought some marshmallows.
Right, duck! Well done. Now you're thinking. Got him! There,
Stop.
you see. What a combat
You've
king
won.
I am.
This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise.
What do you think? Spare or strike? I don't know. Should we trust the mercenary? I'll tell you what. I'm going to trust him. Now I think I killed him when I was having a little play around with this, but I'm going to spare the guy. You don't need to slap him. I don't think that'll help. But he's got a nice cigar. Can I have your cigar?
Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go.
Right, and leave the villagers. See, so I did something different there. Right, enter the portal. He's turned into a black and white movie. So right, we're going to go through the portal. Now, can we afford that last thing? And it's a long, long road to rule. But it's not a bad little mechanic. So and actually, the things you do in this game really do affect the later game. You've got to...
Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Right, so, yeah, when you become the ruler, you really have got to do some difficult decisions. Right now, it's changed to that one now. Okay, so it always leaves that little one behind. So, right, oh, we could get the one that we couldn't get back here. I mean, you don't have to. But I think that'd be a good thing to get, don't you? I mean, you know. But yeah, you can do them. Let's see, open the second door. Right, let's see what we got now. The lover expression now. It unlocks the friend expression pack. Learn how to dance, hug and kiss to become best friends or even lovers. Ooh, I fancy that, of course. You know, it's always a nice one, isn't it? Oh, that's the oh yeah, actually that would be a good one. House buying, having children and adoption, and unlocks the lover expression pack. Right, okay, we'll have that. Yeah, because you know we want to get married and have kitty winkies or adopt. You know, depending on who we marry. I mean, we may want to. We can marry who we want. Can marry the guy in the pub if I want. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I'm just looking. Upgrade to level 2? No, I don't think I want that. Oh, I've got to accept it. You can't walk away. Do more damage with a gun. Oh, sorry. Spat into the thing then. But yeah, we can upgrade the loot and all that. So it becomes harder, but you earn more money. So you got magic level 2. We got... Can't afford any of these. So yeah, we're gradually going to lock... So it's a slightly different system than the first game. And then we have melee. Probably melee will be a good one, so we'll have to do that at some point. So yeah, and as you can see, this road goes on for quite some time. Goes all right there before we get up to the castle. So there's a lot of boxes to unlock. But I think marriage would be a good one. You know, it'd be a good idea to settle down and get married. You know, after tether of our exploits of killing, death, and sparing.
It is a momentous occasion.
Helping
your
beggars.
First victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well.
Well, I thought I did all right.
It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
Really? Right, see, we can use the map to fast travel. Press up
Sir Walter
to access
is still
it quickly.
waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place.
Now, you notice there's a little thing here. What is that? Is it this thing? It could be this thing here, yeah. It's 6 inspiration from A Tale of Heroes. So I'm not quite sure what that's asking for. That's another quest, so just to say you got to know. So let's go here. Let's kind of wing through this a little bit, if you don't mind me saying that. So we've got to meet him in Brightwall. Let's do that. Set as our target and we can whip straight to there. And I'm keeping the eye on the text, you know, the old chat there. Yeah, do I say text sometimes? I do say text sometimes. I don't know why I say text.
A special ingredient of our famous silver hen ale. I find it lends the brew a rather piquant flavour.
Oh, but Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale.
Then no, that's just a chicken feather. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
I think that's in the pub, isn't it?
The rest of the world's just as
So-
boring as this bit, isn't it?
So look, you know, if I want a...
Aren't you a
Yeah, I can marry the barmaid. I mean, in Fable 2, I married the barmaid. I married a barmaid. You know, quite fancy a barmaid. You know, she's a good woman. and then I changed her name to my wife's name. And I don't think she appreciated the fact that she was the barmaid. We had a couple of kids, you know, but I'll give her some nice clothes and stuff. I think you can dress up. I can't remember now.
You've got
I'm gonna have a
rhythm.
chat.
You
So
haven't
look,
been
we could
hanging
chat her
around
up.
with those mercenaries,
I might have to
have
do a
you?
quest for her.
They're a nasty bunch, you know.
Yeah, the chat one, you just got to press it. You don't have to hold it.
Get drunk with our great fire waters.
Right, so now you got another one of
Do us
these.
a favour, and I'll be your friend. I got a package needs delivering to a mate of mine. Want to give it a go?
Nah, change your mind. I mean, you know, she's all right, but you know, I'd rather the guy to be honest, rather this guy. But yeah, I'm not sure if you can marry. I think you can marry like a storekeeper or whatever, but you know, I wouldn't stake my life on it. I mean, that'd be stupid staking my life on it, wouldn't it? Right, let's go up here. Actually, I don't know how long I've been streaming, to be honest. How do I find that out? He asked. Just a very good question. How do you find out how long you've been on?
I'll buy your stuff, okay?
I got no idea. I suppose there is a way. Right then, what's this then?
Here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed.
Hello.
We have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men.
I've just
they
eaten.
have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be
Don't need
more
a toast.
pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for...
What?
As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
Well, I'd like to know that. Okay. Right, let's go back to the sanctuary. I'm just going to get a couple of biscuits.
Now, the book says there is an
thirsty
additional
work
rather
streaming.
amazing capability
Although, what's
about
that
the
got to do with
sanctuary's
biscuit?
map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero.
Right, I think this is where we get the option for, we actually get the list for the quest. I don't know why they couldn't give us that right at the start. It seems a little bit odd, because I do find it's kind of, what have I got to do? Right, so now if we interact with the table...
An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You
Go
can
ahead.
now
So you
see
see
the
what I mean about
villagers in
tutorial.
need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Right, so now we've got lots of little things. So we can go around, we can help all these people out, and then when we've got enough people...
Having difficulty deciding? You may be able to help the others
Right,
later,
let
but you
me
must
see.
start with someone.
Right, so we could do Bernard and Patsy's chickens and run them. That sounds a little bit dull. They're putting on a plate. I think I did this when I was having the mess around, and it was quite a good one. A little bit better than the normal fetch quest. So and then we do a glowing trail. I don't think it has come up with the... No, I'm going to do a save here.
I have no doubt that the
in
people
case.
of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters.
Right, so we go here, and we'll go to game management and go to save, and we'll save that. So that if anything goes wrong, I know, have they got the quest list now? Yes, now we have a quest list, you see, so now we press that. Now, I wish they'd give us that right at the start. So these are some of the quests now. Now, in the first one, the map was only used for getting a new quest. If there's no quest there, you couldn't interact with the map. But at least now we can look in and actually see all the buildings in there, see the prices of them and all that, which is something, that they improved on from Fable 1. Which is quite nice. So now we can pick any one of these now. But we've picked that one. Alright, so that is the one we want. So we need to help them doing that. I think I've already done it anyway.
Feed their souls, not starve their minds.
This one wasn't bad, actually.
Yourself, music, laughter.
It's one of the better quests, I must admit.
You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
If only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it.
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
Sorry, I just punched the... Right, so let's press and hold it.
Splendid, splendid!
And we get
You
20
should know we did
experience points for
commission
doing
an
that.
elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Alright, so this is a little bit better quest, this one. I found this one not bad at all. So there are some that are, not bad at all. So they're not all kind of fetch quests. Right then. Let's go in the library. I don't think there's anything in these. Oh, there is. Right, so at some point you may come in here. It's worth doing this because look at the money I'm making. You know, I'm getting a nice bit of money out of each one. You know, so that's probably about 50 by the time you've got all this lot. You know what I mean? So what I mean, Harry. Hang on, can I do it multiple times or something? Right, so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying every bookcase will have it, because these are just, you know, the library's books. You can't look at those. Right then. So I'll very quickly have a look in here, just in case there's something hovering about in here. Might be something in here. I don't think so. I think these are. Oh, hang on, there's something in there. A letter to Saul.
My dear Saul, you're an odd fish and no mistake. Possibly a trout, or maybe even weirder, like a sea cucumber or something. Though technically they aren't fish. Anyway, you look like some kind of mutant fish thing. So there, yours sincerely, Arthur.
Right, so really, for the first time in the game now, we've played it, what, I don't know, 2.5? Maybe getting on to 3 hours? Finally, for the first time in the game, we are actually getting a little bit of comedy. So this one starts off, you know.
Now, mortal one.
Eh? You see what I mean? So, you know, it is a bit dark, this one, to start off with, you know, a little bit miserable. But, yeah, things start to cheer up. You're still going to have the comedy in it. Right, oh, well. Bandit makeup, let's have a look at that one.
You've received additional articles of clothing.
God, he likes stating the obvious, doesn't he? What we got then? Should we wear that? I don't know if I like that, to be honest. I don't know. I'll tell you what, let's go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change to the clothing. I'm going to change back to, I don't know, what do you think? Pyjamas? I'm going to change back to, say, yeah, I don't want to be dressed up as a guy. I'm going to change back to that one, and I'm going to wear that. And then I'm going to, I think you've got to go to the
headscarf is particularly well chosen.
I think you've got to go to the facial hair one. I think we'll remove this one. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I don't know what. Okay, hang on. I want to remove that. Why have I got to undress to do it? Oh, facial hair, right, remove, yeah. I was going to say, we got makeup, have we? Where's the makeup? Oh, I see, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to take that off. I mean, I could keep the tattoos on. Sorry if I'm undressed.
Feel free to change the colour of your clothes, or there are clothes quite
so
close
we'll
at
whip
hand,
back
should
to
you wish
the
to
clothing,
wear it.
and I think we'll go back to this one. Although I won't mind wearing the dress,
Very
actually,
well.
come to think of it, you know. Let's wear the dress, shall we?
That's just the outfit.
And of course, you know, when you do that, you know, if I don't want the bonnet on, you know, I can. Can I not remove that? Oh, it may be I've got to do it in there. This is like the the one where you like take things off. So I think, see, I could take that off. All right. So if you've got clothes on and you want to, you've got to go to that one. Right. Okay. Now you'll notice now we have this 4-way thing. Okay. So we can instantly switch now to the weapon one.
That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary.
So we can have that. Now, should we change to the shock one? Let's try shock, shall we? And descriptions are quite brief in this. Shock, electric is permanent damage, and yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? But stunning might be an actual good idea. So let's swap to that. Okay, now later we will get improvements to this whole system where we can do multiple things. Now we can go straight back to where. So now, you know, there's shortcuts to these places. So now we don't have to walk in the door. Now there is an achievement one.
I decided that was the most appropriate.
So you can go up to here and you'll have like, and so it begins. So we've got an achievement there. And we've also made us, you know, so these are, you know, so these, the ones that are filled in, like that one, that's the ones that we've done. Alright.
Have you checked the Sanctuary shop recently? I believe there are new items.
Oh, I'll come back out. Let me just show you the rest of it. So that's the achievements. This is our trophies. So if we go over here, so it's all. I do quite like this whole, you know, where you can see it in real time, like on a shelf. You know, I quite like that. It's better than a menu. This is to look at our recent transactions. Okay, so it's the things we've done recently. Oh, we did only get like 3 from each one of those things, but it can be added up to a nice sum. Okay, and then as you gradually accrue money,
it will accrue here in a sort of
this will get this could end up to be a huge pile, like in that famous film that I won't mention.
Is a tricky one.
Now you've got to have a lot of money. You've got to have a mountain of gold before you can open that secret chest. And again, we can swap to this one.
I always say, though I prefer to keep the old handy as well. You never know when you might find a use for the old.
So this is another part of it. So this is for online stuff. So this is for partnership. So you could go online and pick something to play.
You can use this to invite friends of yours here.
This is if you want to invite friends. So you can play this and just invite your friend. It's only kind of like co-op. This is your statistics. So to say how many quests you've done. You know, how many things you killed. So you got all that as well. You got how many kills, you know, family, current marriages. Well, it says I've got 4, but that's because that's over multiple games. I've got 4. But I think it's actually related to that original save that I had way back. So there's all kinds. If you want to look at all this stuff, you know, it's all here as well. Like
if there's anything
how far have I kicked the chicken, for instance?
About your adventure,
you know, obviously you want to know about that.
Detail.
Now this is like shops. Now this is where you go into the shop.
To enhance your
You can actually buy microtransactions. I'm not going to do that. Okay, and you can, you know, go through the different ones. So there are, these are ones that we've already got. Now this looks like the ones that were the little presents. So this is what comes with it, I think. So I don't think. Alright, I can't say it. I thought that was... So these are things you can buy in the shop if you want to do microtransactions. Me, I'm not a big favourite. Unless for a quick match with somebody. Perhaps. So we'll go back to say here, and then we'll go back to the game. Alright, and immediately it goes straight back to there. Right, let's see. Where are we going? Through there. Right then. So it's gradually, you know, it's kind of took a long time introducing all this stuff, didn't it? So I wish they'd done it a little bit quicker, because we all know how to play Fable, but I suppose because they've changed the system, they wanted to explain it because it's all been changed, I suppose. Right, so something's going on here.
Forbidden knowledge that shall find naught but damnation.
So I've no idea how long I've been streaming, to be honest. I suppose, let me just see if I can go to the menu there. So it cut off here. So let me just pop back and see if it does say how long I've been on. So it's, I shan't be a... Right, I'm going to do save here as well. Doesn't take very long. And on the new machine it's even quicker. Right. So I've no idea how long. Even on the app, I can't see anything that says how long I've been going. So Let me just reload it and see if it'll give me any idea. Because I would like to know whether I've been doing it for, you know, I don't want to go like ridiculous on this. Much as you're begging me to. So yeah, it looks like it's still doing it, but yeah, it's not telling me how long it's been going for, so not quite sure how I find that out, to be honest. You know, it's way beyond my knowledge. Right, what's here then? What's this then?
Don't pick it up!
Alright, I won't pick it up.
Really, I'm serious.
Is that him? Can I pick it up? Now, this is kind of reminding me of Oblivion. Because in Oblivion, there is a quest where you not go into a play, but you go into a picture. And it kind of sucks you into the picture, and you become a part of that picture.
Well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
See, so I'm not sure which one came out first. I think Oblivion came out before this, 2008 or something, and that was when Fable was out, Fable 2. So,
listen,
but yeah, there was one where you get sucked into this
plate, you hear? It's rubbish.
Painting, but this is
Worse
slightly
than
different.
Rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking, mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would
Right, we've got to
seem,
find-
my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us
Really?
both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out
Really?
the rest of my days,
Never heard of it.
trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel.
So as you can see, this is
believe
one of the
if we are
better
to
quests in
escape,
this
we
game.
must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
I've already got it on, but I suppose we got to do that. So yeah, you see, this is, you know, not just a go here, go do that. This is a little bit different. So there are some better quests in this. Reminds me of Witcher 3. There's a bit in Witcher 3 we got to act. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
My love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him,
Nice.
and we may be able to leave this scene.
And of course, you don't have to. You can abuse him, you know. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think he's worth bothering with? I mean, he's quite wealthy, you know. Well, yeah, if he's wealthy, I think we'll go for it. Although, isn't he?
My heart is yours, my love.
But you could do the opposite thing, of course.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing
And you
the
can
song in
look
my
around
heart,
just a little bit.
For she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset and live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I
Well, thank
applaud
you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Yeah, is that John Cleese again? I'm not quite sure.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with
the chicken
tragic
one,
death.
great.
It will require a masterful performance.
Really? Wow, that's quite cool. I like mine sitting on the throne. This is quite nice, isn't it? Not bad. So yeah, gotta wear this. I mean, this is our favourite, isn't it? Everybody's favourite in all three games. Oh, we do get a sitting chair.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon!
Cling row low.
Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Alright, so should we tickle or declare our love? I mean, well, declaring our love, make him laugh? I'll tell you what, let's do that, because I think when I had a little go on this, I think I did tickle. So I'm going to do declare love, see what happens.
You look so cute in that crown.
Maybe it's the wrong option, I don't know.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes?
Oh, so it looks like tickle is probably the right one. I mean, I'll try it again, actually. I'm interested to see where this is going to go. Oh, didn't expect it to go there. Is that going to make him laugh?
So it's true! You do love me! You have no
They didn't
idea
like
how
it.
difficult it's been watching you strut about in those magnificent feathers, how much I've wanted you!
They're just
Then
jealous.
it is settled. Tomorrow we shall wed, and let anyone who frowns
Oh,
upon our
blimey.
union have his head cut off.
Well, it's certainly
Oh,
a
maybe that was a
radical
bad idea.
interpretation of the text, but effective nonetheless.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2.
It's not bad
which
quest, this
would
one,
mean
is it?
this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally
hang
slaughtered
on.
by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favourite scene of mine as a child.
This could
I
be a
must
good one
admit.
then.
And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on
Really?
the greatest role of your life.
So you see, we are getting some comedy in it, so it's quite nice. Right, what's this one? What is it? Well, let's have a look. At least we don't have to go back to the sanctuary, do we? Right then. It's got fashion, it says... Right then.
Titus!
Romeo!
Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for
So this is more like what we're, Fables
Do try
about.
to make
Bit
your
of fun.
demise convincing.
We're all gonna die eventually.
Okay, so now we've got a bit of a fight here. Where is he?
Sooner.
Oh, they're a bunch of ghosties. Well, that's good fun, isn't it? Oh, right, now we got Shocker. Yeah, this is good because it does stun them and it gives you a chance to hit them. So this is quite a good one. Shot. I'm shocked that I even knew that. But you could just do one. I mean, there's one right close to you and the others are far away. You could do that. Of course, you can do the point and shoot thing. You can do it like that. But yeah, it does give you a chance to get some blows in. Although I'm taking a few blows here. I'm in a bit of trouble. Yeah, we are in a little bit of trouble there.
Was there supposed to be a storm today?
I don't know, I couldn't care less to be honest. Oh,
Nice one!
God, I don't want to die here.
More of my kin lie
Oh,
slain,
yeah.
and yet you live. You have breathed
Great
your
acting,
last
isn't it?
sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
Alright, it's still not the greatest, thing since sliced
should we feed
cheese,
you to the crows or the wolves
But-
after we're done?
Yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Electrifying! Don't worry.
Destroy
just a
these.
scratch. Shake it off.
Man, they take a bit of killing, don't they? I'm scared already.
Lightning
No,
doesn't
I'm not,
strike
I'm just
twice.
joking.
I'll gut you first.
They're awesome.
Now
In
that's
fact,
what I
I should be
call
doing
a
the old
bluff.
flourish here. Let's do some flourishing. They've changed into real people all of a sudden. Yeah, let's get some flourishes in. Come on. Right, let's see who's the closest. That one. So you can switch us halfway through. Right,
Lightning doesn't strike twice. I'll gut you first.
here's another one.
Hey, you're broke, ain't ya? How are we gonna make any money out of you? Yeah, rattle those teeth, baby.
Well, I got hit there, but at least I got it in. But yeah,
You're
be a bit
supposed
careful.
to be doing the whacking and smacking, not the other way round.
Oh, he's blocking. He's blocking.
I got
Can't
it.
keep blocking
I got
it. Oh, crikey. We're in trouble. Right, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
How'd you do that?
Trouble. Trouble at mill. Trouble at mill.
Whoa, what the?
Right, hang on. Let's get them while they're stunned.
That was a
Good
lucky
tactic.
hit.
I think that's a good
Don't
tactic
let it get
myself.
you down.
Yeah, it's not getting me down. It's getting me up.
A little shock's not gonna stop
I don't
this.
know why he's doing that. I mean, but yeah, stun a little bit. I mean, I could shoot him. Yeah, must admit I could shoot him. Probably a better idea.
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone.
Great acting.
I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
I mean, it's almost as good as Gladiator.
A tremendous performance. That's
Thank you.
just
Thank
the
you.
ending
Nothing.
I wanted to see when I was a
Literally,
young
it was
boy
nothing.
attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way
Who
you
knows?
improvise some of those roles,
Through
you
space
brought
and
new
time?
life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the
In
prize
awe what?
no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust
Oh,
it to you.
so kind.
For I know that you will do it justice. I
Well,
call
you
it
know.
The Ham
Bro.
Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
A tragic comedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matters together. Wow, fantastic. See what I mean? The comedy has now come into the game, finally. It's all the chess over them. It's probably all on all the saves. Maybe it's all on all your saves, I don't know.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it?
I was just waiting for you to finish your sentence.
We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you a million times! Thank you!
No, it's alright, it's alright.
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? It's wonderful acting. You know, it was never meant to be the greatest
witness
quest
to the
in the world.
futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise.
Oh,
and
it's
yet
great
be
stuff, though, isn't it?
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet, what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of
Oh,
another one.
tremendous
a corpse
stuff,
walks into
isn't
a
it?
bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we
Together.
are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say...
Great big giant bosoms.
Hey?
What the hell was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw.
Yeah,
It
I
didn't even
agree.
make sense.
Worst
When was this
play
game made? I don't think you could get away with it now, could you? You helped Lambert and Pinch perform the legendary play The Ham Sandwich. Unfortunately, it received a bad response from both the critics and the audience, and a passing chicken that had a moderate understanding of English. Oh, great. The humour is back. So we got 20 guild seals. Gather 8 more to gain the following of the people of
I'm beginning
Brightwall.
to understand why Philip Morley never published this particular piece of work.
Oh, she's
in
got a
his
gift for me there.
lifetime.
Indeed, it is too far ahead of its time. Perchance one day a civilization will rise with the broadness of brain to truly appreciate it.
If you ask me, it was the tragic elements that let it down. One cannot argue with the comedy.
Oh, a pox on you, Pinch!
Oh, descended into a pile of junk, didn't it? Right, Kimberly the furniture seller has a gift for me. That's because we
You
bought
are
a couple of
looking
items, isn't it?
pretty great.
Oh, no, did we buy anything? I can't remember. Thank you. Very kind of you, madam. Sir. Right then. Right, we got to... Right, we're going to go...
I have no doubt that people at Brightwall will end up following you. Merely
oh, yeah,
show
we've got to
them
pick
what
another
you're
quest. So,
capable of,
I said,
and
I've got
they
no
cannot
idea how
fail
long
to
we've been
become
going.
your supporter.
So I'm going to do one more of them in here, and then I think that will do. Right, let's see. Take a package. Yeah, that seems pretty normal, doesn't it? Although, the chickens running amok sounds like a fantastic one. It's a bit like in Breath of the Wild, isn't it? Brian wants your help retrieving this package. Yeah, there are a lot of these kind of go here, do that. Yeah, we'll kind of steer away from that, but I mean, it's all. I mean, this was never meant to be, you know, one of those games that is, you know, it's like a Ghost of Tsushima or anything like that. It was just meant to, you know, be good fun, a good little adventure, bit of fun, you know, a little bit of, you know, some nice combat, some laughs.
Oh, this is terrible.
Many people like this
Somehow
because
the
it
gate
wasn't
got
too
open.
difficult
All
a game
my
to
chickens
play,
have escaped.
and it is a
I
good
don't
laugh.
know how they did it, those chickens, and maybe I never will. Chickens are extraordinarily clever.
Yeah,
Will you
they are,
find
really,
the buggers
honest.
for me?
Yeah, I suppose.
Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. No, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so
Yeah.
to maximise their
See what I mean?
tactical advantage.
This is more like Fable.
When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me.
Yeah. Fantastic. So let's go to the
You have
dressing room.
several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
Okay, thank you, John Cleese, my old friend. Right, it must be the chicken one then. All right, well, wear the chicken outfit.
You're dressed
know
as
you've
a
been-
chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a
What do you?
chicken?
What do you? What do you? What do you mean? What do you? But yeah, there's more hairstyles, more facial hair things. You know, we can really go to town here. Right, let's find the chickens. So yeah, this is one of the better quests in the game. Right, we've got to find some chickens. Oh right, oh he might be leading us to chickens. Great, we have a dog that even does quests. Apparently he runs around in circles as well. Now I could smash these up, you know, that'd be really bad, wouldn't it? That lower my morale. Right, with 9 chickens, crikey, 9? Oh, here they are. Right, here we are. So, right, we've attracted them, but they must think, crikey, what a large chicken. So, yeah, this is one of the higher quality quests, of course. Is lead a pile of chickens into the pile here.
Terrific. We're gaining the initiative.
So there's
Go
3.
on.
Here come the
There's
chickens.
still
Chicken
more
away
out
there. Now, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. You know, this is what we call... Yeah, this is good stuff. Well, yeah, it's a great laugh. All 3 of these games, there's great laughs. There's a bit of fun. You know, combat, you know, can get tricky at times. I'm not saying, you know, it's a, you know, the best combat and it's the best quests or whatever, but it's a good, fun game for all the family kind of thing, you know. And it does get pretty difficult. I must admit, I found it difficult in some places. So some, you know, they all kind of descend upon you, and some of them do a terrific amount of damage. So, you know, you got to be a bit wary, but yeah, it's not meant to be high level stuff. But man, did these games sell a bucket load for the Xbox. Any idea where the chickens are, Mr. Doggy? Kind of got me just now.
Yesterday,
I'm thinking
a man
that.
called me a dirty beggar, and I didn't even
Oh,
ask
this
him
will
for
be good.
anything. I bet people laugh at you for being so ugly.
Come on, do something funny.
Last time I was here, Bright Wall was busting.
Right, well, she's childish. Well, she wouldn't. She's cowardly, nervous, and shy. Let's have a little chat.
And this will become a ghost town.
I can hear somebody else speaking about a mile away. let's have a little bit of fun with this kid. Come on, that's all part of the experience.
That top doesn't really suit you.
Who doesn't like doing this
I'd
stuff?
go for a different look.
Who's saying you?
We only need 7 more.
That was a good idea. Brightwall is the only town in Albion with a
Right, let's
library
look for the chickens. Right, dog. He's got a quest. Right, where's the chicken? Where's the chicken? You can smell chickens. Yeah, try and negotiate him round the lamppost. Which way? Look, he's just doing his whizzy thing. That tells him which way to go. So you've increased the AI, so now he does a little twiddle first. So that's his brain working. Which way, dog? Right, this way. Okay, he's helping us out here. We've evolved from the normal game to chickens. There we are. Lure the chickens. Oh, I don't think I got this the first time, did I? Right. Let's lead him back to the chicken thing. And we can run, but they're still following. Here come the little chickies. How can you not like this? I mean, William, I love this, but then he is a child. I mean, well, when I say a child, I don't mean he's a child. I mean, he's younger than me. Anybody younger than me is a child, although I'm a child as well. I act like a child.
That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them any fear.
Did the others come back? I mean... Right, any idea where the next lot are, Mr. Doggy? You can change the breed of the dog, by the way. There is that option. That's the high level stuff. But yeah, I've always enjoyed playing Fable, because it's kind of the game just sort of relaxing, have a bit of fun. Right, any idea where it is, or have I got to manually look? I mean, come on, this is detective work here. Crikey, you got to work hard here. Hello. There's a letter to Bernard.
Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down from his celestial coop in the sky and peck out your eyes. So there. Yours sincerely, Arthur.
Magical. I'm glad I found that. Where's the dog? He's barking, and I don't know where he is. Mr. Doggy! See, there's no pointers in this game. There's no pointers saying, but there's no pointers that say where my dog is. I've got to manually look for him. It's just... Right, where'd you think? Hang on, see his little doggy brain thinking here. Well? Over here? Aha! We have a key. Well done. Well done. Although I saw it first. Right, I got a key. Right then, we need 3 more chickens. And then I think that'll do for today. I think you've got to, it starts off kind of dark. Later on though, really big decisions you've got to make. Always got up on top of the truck there. I didn't think you meant to do that. Where can I find some chickens? Where haven't I been that a chicken might be? Let's try going up here. Anybody see a chicken? Wish the dog without me. I mean, I'm this could take all day. Oh, he's not happy. But yeah, we could do the old
all the greatest warriors.
So we could do that, I suppose. So I mean, let's dance with this gorgeous-looking blacksmith here. I think you got the general of Fable now with all these 3. But of the 3, I think I recommend Fable 2. That's most people's favourite.
Fantastic day. Stop! I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, I have no idea where the chickens are. The dog is not helping me.
There's a small...
So this could be a real tough one, this. This is one of the higher quests, of course, in the game. Highest things in Brightwall. I've lost now. I think I came over the bridge, didn't I? Where are the chickens? I mean... Hang on, let's look at the map.
You might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I'm quite certain.
No, I don't want to buy microtransactions. Get off. Right, where's the chicken thing? Right there. Let's set that as a target. Because I'm completely lost. Right, chickens. Where would chickens be? I think when I was having my little sort of practice for a few hours, you know, this dog helped me a lot more than this. He kind of went, oh yeah, something down there. Did I go across there? No. He did help me quite a bit. He ain't helping me now though, is he? Got any chickens in there? Yeah, it's kind of gone a bit flat now, isn't it? All of a sudden. I just want to finish this quest, really. Please help me, doggy. Got any ideas? Because I'm right out of them. I think, yeah, I was gone downhill a little bit. What do you think? Hey, come on. What do you think? Got any idea? Come on. So there's a chicken place, so it ain't going to be there. So I would imagine the only place is going to be this way, isn't it? You know, I have an half a brain on me. Right, it's got to be down here then. Right. Chicken hunting, here we go. I don't expect Ghost to watch this, I mean, this is might be a bit lowbrow for him. Is that chickens there? Oh, I thought it was chickens there. Oh, it is chickens. I thought for a minute that was tufts of grass, but it was chickens. So first I thought it was chickens, then I thought it was tufts of grass, and then it ended up to be chickens. Right, okay, I finally got there. So there's a little snippet, but this one is, quite a bit darker than the first one. It can be quite dark and visible, and when we get to sort of the Bowerstone sort of industrial area, it's kind of dark and gloomy, and people are treated really badly, and all this kind of stuff. So, it's kind of a bit more, kind of a bit more dirty and a bit more dark. This Fable.
That's all of them. At last. Done. The town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their free.
Right, okay.
You know what I think?
I
think it was you let them out.
I forgot about
You're right.
this.
I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer being complicit in this chicken oppression.
But they might have destroyed the entire town, possibly the world.
They might have gone off to live peacefully on their own. They might have created great works of art or literature.
Oh my goodness.
And we have no
See what I mean? It's
right to take
fantastic
away
quests in this. Did I say these quests were awful? My goodness.
Prejudices.
Well, now it's clear taking away their liberties isn't enough. I have to assume you'll try to facilitate another escape. And that means the only choice is to kill them all.
Oh, no, Bernard! No, don't! All right.
I know what you're saying. You're hanging out, Ray. I want to hear all the conversation. I did kill the chickens.
You know them better
Okay.
than anyone. What's to be done? It's a simple matter of kill or be
So
killed.
this time,
No, Bernard. They're not like that.
so I'm going to save them this time.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs.
Yes, there you are, you see. Your acts have made you a legend among chickens, assuming they possess any capacity for higher cognition. which they almost certainly don't.
Well done. You have gathered quite an
now
impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince
I'm the best in the business when it comes to chickens.
I believe
It's the
Samuel
right
awaits
thing
you
to
at the
do.
town gates to
wish I
express
could
that
believe
very
that.
sentiment.
I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
Haven't I compromised enough?
Chickens can get
I'm
the
going to
most
follow
out
this
of their
conversation.
lives while still making you feel safe.
That's the beauty of Fable. You can follow them in, and they can carry on the conversation. It's part of. I just want to see where this goes. It could be a. Oh. Oh right. Now you could. What's that? Push down on the thing to turn off the safety button. You could smash the door in and commit a crime. I'm going to knock on the door in a minute. I want to come in. Shall I? Nah, I won't. Right, okay, so what I'll do, I think we'll stop it there. Right, so we're on the way to follow that sprinkly line. I think that will do it. That gives it a nice flavour of Fable 3. But I'll say, at the end, there's very difficult choices you've got to make, because during this game, you will kind of make promises. Somebody will say, "Oh, will you promise to help the poor? In the whatever, in the factory, say, will you promise to raise their living standards or something?" So you go, "Oh, yeah, I'll do that." And then when you get into actually rule, you might have, "Well, we can turn this into a wonderful library, and educate the people, and raise the standards or whatever." Or, you could give them a better living wage, and so you can't. I mean, that's just an example I made up, but some of them are really difficult choices. So there are kind of that kind of thing, and that's when you become ruler at the end. You do get very difficult choices because you make a lot of promises along the way, and then you find in the end, oh my God, I don't. You kind of sometimes you've got to break your promises that you've made to people. So there's a tough choice sometimes because you may have promised to both, and you've got to break one of them. So. That's where it's a little bit different, this game. So I hope you enjoyed that. There's a little look at Fable 1, 2 and 3. I think you're getting a general idea. They're all basically the same. There's all similar kind of quests. There's a lot of humour in them. They're not tremendously difficult. They're all tried to be a little different. But it was kind of a different kind of, different kind of RPG. It was more kind of the kind of, family thing, But it does have, it does sort of ramp up at times. I mean, I've struggled on Fable 2, really struggled at times on the combat, but then again, I'm a nutcase. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you all next time, and guess what? And if I'm going to do any of them, I will be doing Fable 2 probably all the way through, alright? That's if you want me to. I mean, I've already played it all the way through, but if you really want me to do it, then obviously I want droves of you to say you want it. I mean, if you don't want it, please let me know. If I don't get many views, then obviously nobody's interested. Alright, so I'll see you all next time, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everyone. Bye for now. Going to do the end bit now, aren't we? I think we are going to do the end bit. I mean, we don't have to. Let's do it then. You sure? What, we're just going to leave it just like that? Yeah, I think you just ought to leave it. Alright, I won't then. Alright, I won't do it, then we'll just end it then. Alright, okay.